Are you enjoying your time in London? Do you get time to have a mooch around whilst you're doing these things?
Yeah.
This time, I haven't this time, but certainly when we did the movie, had tons of time. I really fell in love with London this last go round. We were shooting most of the time in central London, all these wonderful locations. Even though we had to work on weekends, we still had, time off during the week to then go and explore.
Do you have any favourite London spots that stand out to you as somewhere where you want to go back to each time?
It's usually revolves around food. I have a favorite restaurant here called Dorian, which is delicious. It's in Notting Hill, and that's a favorite of mine.
I just like kind of going and walking around, out in Hyde Park and just exploring.
There's so many green spaces here in London. I think that's what I enjoy the most, where it's just you can get lost and just walk around, and the buildings are so beautiful, and
hang out.
especially at this time of year, it's so festive and everybody really embraces the decor.
Can we talk about the bus scene? Iconic. It really reminded me, it's quite niche, of Spice World, the movie, where Posh Spice is in the bus and they go over Tower Bridge. Don't know if that was the inspiration for that.
You know what? I was thinking.
Interesting.
I know there has to be a movie where they were on the double-decker bus. And that was this.
That must be it, right?
Yeah.
Did you have to clear central London for that, or was it you got a real tourist audience there just thinking what is going on?
No, there was a real tourist. I mean, obviously we got the permits to shoot there.
Yeah.
But, that day we were outside in front of Whitehall and the changing of the guard. There were so many tourists out there.
Oh, we had an American football game going on in the middle of Whitehall.
Yeah, you did. Yes, that's right.
I had my football game going. I don't think they appreciated that.
And I think that's what was so cool, was that we were able, to have access to all of these different landmarks to shoot, because they just really are just so additive to the landscape and the scope of Family Plan 2, and then being able to watch people be familiar with the film and see us shooting Family Plan 2 and see the excitement and the encouragement around that was really fun.
Yeah.
Very special.
It looked so fun. I wish I was there to see it in real life. Do either of you have any non-negotiable traditions that you have to do as a family?
Yeah, I mean, every year we're spending holidays together. I mean, my wife is adamant, especially, there's Thanksgiving, Christmas, it's an absolute must. We found a lovely place that we go to every year for our Christmas holiday, and the kids have made friends. We've been going for over a decade, and they have friends that they've grown up with. So everybody's we have our own breakfast, lunch, dinner, but we're always together.
Oh, nice.
Same. We're always together, different places, but the kind of one tradition that we have as a family is I bake madeleines in the morning, and madeleines and mimosas and coffee, and so we look forward to that kind of tradition wherever we are.
Oh, that sounds dreamy.
Yeah, it's delicious.
So both of you are completely kick-ass in this movie, I have to say. The stamina that you must have is just out of this world, really. Did you have any specific training that you had to do before the movie, or is there any daily rituals that you do?
Well, I always try to stay, I think both of us do, we try to stay in good shape throughout the year, because, you never know what you're going to do, or something comes up and all of a sudden you're like, oh wow, you've got all these fight sequences. So obviously for these stunt sequences, they required choreography. Despite having a stunt double, you have to kind of get in there and work hard. So I would train really hard. Mark, I know, has a lot more experience with that, but he is a lot more adept at it as well. It's a bit easier for him, I think.
Okay.
I'm older, I complain more.